Good evening, everyone. Trying something new tonight. Trying the live show where I just converse and talk to you guys on the YouTubes, chatting with y'all. You got a question, comments, anything you want me to answer or whatnot, you can always email me or just out there on the chat on YouTube. Just go ahead and ask something. So it's just me talking to you guys. Call it the Friday Night Strike. There we go. All right. So, how you guys doing tonight? Who do we have out there right now? We got Colt 97Z. Hey, what's going on, buddy? We've got Stealth Hunter 1000. Haven't seen him in a while. We got Insight Freedom. We've got C4 Defense. Hey, what's going on, man? We got Travis T. The other Travis. Who else we have? We have Tardot out there. Clovertax out there. Gunpowder Beauty is out there. And John Z is out there as well. We got John Brown and the Crazy Scotsman. Well, we got the whole crew there. Guys, this isn't a normal chat where I go and just invite everybody and we talk. This is just me talking to just, the people on YouTube tonight. That's what this is. It's just like a one-on-one chat, I guess. I don't know. It's similar to how Clover does chats where he doesn't invite anyone. There you go. So, yeah. You're bored. You're out. Get the hell out. So, what's going on, guys? Anything new? Anything happening? John Z says, of course it's not normal. It's Night Strike. Laugh out loud. Yeah, coming from the guy in New York. Uh-huh. Yeah. And D-Temp 62's out there. What's going on, D-Temp? So, guys, you guys got anything to talk about tonight? You guys have anything you want to, just shoot the breeze with? I could, what do you want me to talk about? Calaveras asks, how's my hand? It is healing slowly. I'm taking medication for it, but it's going through. But here's the thing. I did go and do that CCW course. Even though I broke my gun, I got cut, I had to go get stitches, I still went, even though I didn't get any sleep that night, I still went in the morning, I still took the course, and I still passed it. So if a injured Jonas can pass a CCW course in South Carolina, nobody has a fucking excuse. And I apologize for cursing, but I'm not going to do that again, but that's just right there. I mean, no one has an excuse. I just used what I knew, a 1911 in 45 ACP. So. It's Jonas. A.S. John Z. Not that I support being called Jonas, but you know what? I'm just going to wear it. Fuck it. Sorry for the language again. But, yeah. So, that's how it went. I mean, I can do a whole thing of videos on talking about it, but quite honestly, I was literally just in and out. It was just one day in and out. I'm done. I mean, there wasn't a lot to it. And I'm not the type to draw things out if I don't want to. So, no. John, shush. What did I have for dinner? John, I had a true American dinner, like that you'd have in New York. I had potato chips and hot dogs. So. Night Strike 1 been doing college papers, dude. Got to get them grades. Very funny. Very funny. Just love Josh's. Wow. I think it's Joni Loves Chachi. I'm not sure on that one. Yeah, I was successful. I did truck through it, Tardot. Thank you. And Hall Team says Taco Bell. Yes, Taco Bell. Especially nacho fries. Those things are delicious. What kind of hot dogs? Beef. There's not any other kind. At least not my eyes. Scotsman says this is still on. Laugh out loud. Yes, it still is. So get over it. Insight Freedom says ha. Rich White says I had lasagna. What kind of lasagna, Rich? All Team is asking buns or no buns. Hot dogs with hot dog buns. I don't do the whole bunless hot dogs unless I don't have any hot dog buns. But that's a different case. Does anyone want a whiny 1-year-old? Tardot says no. You can have him. Keep him. I mean, if you need to, just put like a pillow or something in front of it. Not suffocating it, but just as a wall divider or something. Smithfield hot dogs? No, they were standard Walmart brand beef hot dogs. All right. The Scotsman says 1%. John Z says beef is the way to go, bro. Yeah, it is. It is. What the hell's going on here? A food chat? No, we were just mentioning what I had for dinner and, everything else. Gizzard Gary, it is not a food chat. It is not. You stop that right now. Tardot's asking, Night Strike, what was the 1911 you used on your CCW? I'll tell you. I went and rented. It was included with a rental at the range was included in the course, so I just rented whatever 1911 they had in 45, which ended up being one of the PSA branded 1911s. So it felt like a Colt. It felt used and abused and very loose like a Colt, but it still did the job. Granted, my accuracy probably did suffer because I wasn't used to that 1911 being as loose as it was, because mine is a bit tighter tolerances. So, all right. All right, let's see what else. Insight Freedom says, love some nice buns. They started without you at Midnight Range TM, Gizzard Gary says. C. Fortis Sense asks, are hot dogs sandwiches? I consider them a sandwich. It's a piece of meat in between two slices of bread. Even if the two slices of bread ends up being the same bun, it's exactly like a hamburger. The hamburger comes as the same bun. You just pull it apart. The hamburger bun, you pull it apart and put the patty on there. And you close it back up. Same thing. Literally same thing. All right. So what else? At Night Strike, Topic Guy sent to jail for making armor-piercing rounds for Nevada shooter. Okay, so a guy was sent to jail for making armor-piercing rounds for the Nevada shooter. Well, are AP rounds illegal in Nevada? I wasn't aware they were illegal. Now, if this guy was a criminal already, then yeah, I can see why he'd go to jail. And other than that, if it wasn't illegal, and if the guy wasn't illegal, it's not his responsibility how that ammunition is used for. His responsibility is just making said ammunition. Now, if he was making it illegally, then yeah, he should get arrested. But if he was not making it illegally, then I don't understand what the problem is. I don't understand why they would arrest him, because the ammo he sold was used in a crime. He didn't do it. And here's the other thing. The guy who committed the crime, supposedly, and because we don't even know if he really did, the guy that committed the crime, supposedly, he was not barred from buying guns in the first place. So no matter what they would have done to prevent this whole gun violence thing from happening, it still would have happened because the guy was fucking crazy. You want to stop these mass shootings in America? There is one way, and one way only. You don't let Democrats, especially rich Democrats, own firearms. Oh my God, problem solved. No more mass shootings. All right, we fixed it. Let's move on. All right, Rich White says, my kids told my wife that once we get our tax return, whether she likes it or not, I get the 357 Sig barrel from my Shield 40. Laugh out loud. All right. Travis T says, next purchase, build a fourth AR, build an AR-10, buy a carry revolver, big bore revolver, or something else. I don't know. If you already have an AR, don't buy another AR, build another AR. Or if you already have 3 other ARs, don't build another AR. If you don't have an AR-10, I would recommend an AR-10 because you need one of those in your arsenal or your collection. If you want to carry a revolver, go for it. They are safe. They are nifty. Big bore revolver. Well, it depends. Sometimes, sometimes size does matter. Sometimes. And something else. You could get one of those new shockwaves. Just saying. If they're not illegal in your area. So. Here's the link. I'm scrolling back up. Where did we leave off? Okay. John Z says, I am Night Strike. Hear me pew. No, John, you are not Night Strike, and you don't go pew pew in Queens. I'm sorry. John Brown says, Insight Freedom. Hey, real slow typing. Well, there you go. Rich White. The choice I have to make is if I want the extended and ported barrel or the threaded barrel. Rich, I'm going to tell you right now, go with the threaded because then you can get a silencer and put a silencer on it. Because who doesn't want a silenced 350, or excuse me, suppressor? Who doesn't want a suppressed 357? Sig. Because I want one. Huh. And Kalashnikov 108 says hi. Hello, Kalashnikov 108. How you doing? Slow and loose, but it did the job, huh? Midnight Range says, well, I don't know what he's talking about, but probably food. Calaveras says, accuracy at Night Strike 1, really? We all have seen the videos. Yes, you have seen the videos, but I did manage to hit the target multiple times. I only had 4 misses. So I hit the target more times than hit or miss does. But I'm... Clover Tax saying, oh, speaking of the hot dog sandwich question, you guys are going to love one of my SHOT Show videos later on. That lol. Okay, we'll wait for it. Insight and freedom in Korea, Gary. Yes. All right. C4 Defense. Are you shooting at the bad guy over your target shoulder, Night Strike 1? No, I was actually shooting at the target. Seriously. Well, I'm not going to talk about food. Kalashnikov 108 asks, what was your favorite class of firearm, like shotgun, rifle, pistol, ECS? My favorite class of firearm would probably be rifle, just because the factor that there's so many of them out there, different configurations, different calibers. I like rifles. The next would be pistols. Shotguns would be third down my list. So, let's see. Never Enough Ammo says selling armor-piercing rounds is illegal. Okay, so if it's illegal in Nevada, or an illegal period, then yeah, the guy should have gotten thrown in jail. But I don't know Nevada law because I don't live in Nevada, so. No. But if he was just doing M855, then it wouldn't have been illegal to make M855 if he had a license, of course, because you have to have, I believe, a Type 7 license or something like that in order to make ammunition. Now, if he was just doing reloads, that's a whole entirely different story and a whole gray area right there that we don't want to get into. Says Stealth Hunter 1000 says he was out of Arizona. Okay, well, he was out of Arizona. Yeah. He said all he sold them were tracer rounds. Well, tracer rounds don't do anything but make the bullet more visible in low light situations or low light scenarios. So, I'm not sure on that. I Never Enough Ammo says illegal to sell, but legal to own. Don't know how that works, but that's the law. I don't understand that either. What is 100,000 Democrats at the bottom of the sea? Calaveras 32 Special says. The answer is a good start. Ha ha ha. Funny. I guess we'll wait on Night Strike. Okay, why are you waiting on me? Wow, you guys are going way too fast, so I can't. I'm trying to scroll down, and it doesn't stop. I may have to turn slow chat on. Yep, Matt. No, I'm not gonna. No. I'm not gonna fall for that one. Right. Crazy Scotsman says, I had a customer today asked me to take a picture of him with an AR in order to piss off his liberal family. I was like, fuck, yeah, no problem. Anything to piss off a liberal. Nice. Yep. Calaveras 32 Special says, Clover and NEA. Knight didn't invite anyone, so they are creeping the chat instead. Yes, it's just me talking to the chat. Matt does that every Sunday morning. So, Matt, go fuck. No, I'm stopping myself right there. Matt, stop derailing me. All right, Flashkov 108. Night Strike. I would carry a revolver, but no smaller than 357 Magnum. Well, 357 Magnums are good caliber, but quite large too. Well, depending on, it depends. What kind of 357 Mac revolver are you talking? Are we talking something ridiculous or something cool? You gotta give us specifics on that one. Kenneth G. Maiden says, don't forget to grow a Tactibeard. Yes, do not forget that. It's required. R.L. Sewer says, shall not be infringed. That's right. Friday Night Strike 3, Travis P11 says. You watch yourself, Travis. All right. Do you think the gun that the 12-year-old girl dropped from her pack was a SIG P320? Well, it might have been. It might have. If it could hit 4 people magically. You've been hearing that shit, right? That it hit 4 people. I'm like, from one shot? Okay. I can see it hitting maybe 1 or 2 people if they're standing like right in front of each other and it goes straight through one person to the next. I can see that maybe. And even that's a stretch. But 4 people got injured from 1 shot. I don't fucking believe that at all. All right. Atypical Jake says, my first suppressor shipped today for my PS90. A NYX Mod 2 from Energetic Armament. Wow, cool. Grim90 says, yo, what up? What's up, Grim? Never Enough Ammo says, Night Strike 1 shoots at MOB. Minute of Barn. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. All right, I'm late to the chat. What gun did Night Strike use for the CCW class? Here's a hint, Travis. 1911 45 ACP. Remember, Ammo says, I have come here to chew bubblegum and troll Night Strike, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Thanks, Matt. All right. Inside Freedom says, lesson learned. Never share intimate details or anything trivial here. Yeah, pretty much. All right. What else? Midnight Range says, Night Strike not good at redefining. Well, at least I don't use Apple products. Yeah, I'm behind, so stop typing. Let me read the rest of this. All right. We should know the gun laws in all 57 states, Kennedy says. Yeah, we should. Do we? It's like, if someone stopped you on the street right now, could you say with full clarity what the gun laws in Alaska are? Or like what the gun laws in Connecticut are? No, you can't. It's just not possible. You just got to look it up. All right. Kalashnikov 108 says, good choice. I'd choose the same. 1 rifle, 2 shotgun, 3 pistol. For him. What do you think of the Makarov? The Makarov is great, but not so great for Travis P11 because Foose yoinked that one that Travis P11 wanted and refuses to sell it to him. Travis P11 says, I didn't realize that they blindfolded you for the shooting portion of the class. They did not blindfold me, Travis. And it was a used and abused 1911, so. So, yeah. All right. All right. You guys are going way too fast for me. Midnight Range says maybe they were AP chasers from back in the day. Possibly. Paradox 357 says he likes rifles and he cannot lie. All other brothers can't deny. Oh boy, don't finish that sentence. Gelsma Outdoor says live in 2. Gelsma Outdoor also says Calaveras 32 special. I sent you a link in YouTube. Ooh, there you go. You got a link. Scott Pacini's out there. Hey, Scott. Stealth Hunter 1000 is out there too. All right. Scotsman says he carries a 357 mag daily and a 44 mag revolver. Ooh, nice. Scott says, I'm guessing NEA is drinking. Well, Scott, that's the word, isn't it? He's always drinking. Always drinking. Monday through Friday in the evenings. Just saying. Inside Freedom says no such thing as a ridiculous revolver. The Unica 6. That's all I'm going to say. Rich White says that's not a hard guess to make, Scott. Scotsman says Big Bore is right. Only way to go right. All right. All right, let's scroll down a bit more. All right, it says 357 Magnum is great too because you can drop down to 38 special if necessary. If you go too small for a 357 mag, the recoil can get unwieldy. Well, yeah, recoil can get unwieldy. Kenneth G says she was a grad of Jaeger's Tactical School. Yeah, Jaeger's great. Great to rag on. Too Hottie says, Ballistic Master are you, Night Strike? Yes, I am. I'll take that. Never Enough Emma says, all right, stop, collaborate, and listen. No. I'm not repeating that. Kalashnikov 108 says, Night Strike, something useful with a 4-inch or 5-inch barrel. And I'm 6'3", so I'm not worried about ripping through my pants. I used to wear baggy pants. Well, I didn't need to know what type of pants you wore, okay? But good luck. Scotsman says, I am taking my 44 mag for my CHL's class. Wow, Scotsman. Okay. Go big or go home, he says. Tardot 357. The correct way to say it is it was a 1911 and 45 ACP. How great the John Moses Browning intended. Excuse me, how the great John Moses Browning intended. Right. I'm not good at reading. Well, I am and I'm not. I'm not good at reading and then repeating it. That's what it is. Grandman says, someone say something against 45 AARP? No, we're saying good things about 45 ACP. Matt Lean says, what do you all think about Law Tactical Folding AR stock? If you want, go for it. But I'm not really a fan. Crazy Scotsman says, oh, I'll be the talk of the class. Laugh out loud. But that's okay. They'll be talking about you, Scotsman, like, he bought a big bore to a CHL class. What the hell? Grandman says, what's this shit about Apple? I like them. F you, Night Strike. Well, you know what? That's too bad. Stealth Hunter 1000 says, Night Strike, I know where to get a German SIG P226 9mm. Ooh, nice. Now, when you say German, do you mean West German or do you mean modern German? Because there's two different. All right. Scott Pacini says, what about those misses? Looked like 4 of them. Yes, I had 4 of them. I know. I could have done better. It wasn't my firearm I was using. I was using a rental. All right. Travis P11 says, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Oh god. Kenneth G says, NEA, you're hurting my brain. Stop. Yes, please stop. Never enough ammo. Go drink another shot. Travis P11 is saying, my mind is telling me no, but that blue dress is telling me yes. Well, if you're looking at a blue dress in the mirror, that's probably on you. Ooh. Matt, shouldn't you be, I don't know, going to the movies or something on Fridays? Kenneth G says, in California, we carry cap and ball. Okay, well, cap and ball is just about all you can use until they outlaw that and say you can't even have that. You have to go with muzzle loading rifles. But you can't carry them. Travis P11 says, Montreal Jordan? Okay. Oh, Never Enough Ammo says, oh, okay, and you know what? No, I'm not going to read this. If he's going to do lyrics all night, no. All right. The Scotsman. Hey, Scotsman says, at Night Strike 1, hold on. Is your 1911 a Series 70 or 80? It is a Series 70. So. RL Sewer says, all right, stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image and the style you're used to. Wow. Malevolent Burrito says, we survived the memo apocalypse. Oh. See. Crazy Scotland says, it was a rental. Yes, it was. Or Stealth on 1000 says that. That's Crazy Scotland. All right, Tuhali says, I'd go with Deadfoot Arms folder before I went with Law Tactical. Yeah, I would too. Stealth Hunter says it's a West German. If it's a West German marked PT-26, if it's not a lot, jump on that because the prices are going up on those. But only if it says West Germany on the receiver. So. All right, Kalashnikov 108 says, at Night Strike, what World War II pistol would you carry if they were plentiful and cheap? Mine is a Mauser C96 in either 9mm or 7.63 by 25 Mauser. It was a hotter round of the era until 357 mag was invented. Technically, you just picked the World War I pistol. Technically. Because as it says, the Mauser C96, it was made in 1896. So you're technically the C96. I would go. The thing is, if you want it in 9mm, it's gonna be in a red 9. So you'd be a Mauser C96 red 9, and I like those. But since we're talking World War II, I would still probably go with the 1911 as my first choice. But as far as if we're talking like exotic non-American, I wouldn't mind having a C96. It's still on my list, but I probably would go with something like it would either be I'd be stuck on either getting a Luger or a Walther P38, just because I want both of those guns. But I'd probably go with the P38 just because it was a newer gun at the time. So, but this is World War II era pistols we're talking. So, all right. Tardot 357 says, okay, he's doing lyrics too. All right. Grandman says, West German. You mean Lederhosen and a Stetson? I don't know. Budget Guns and Gear Review says, I saw Friday Night Strike is a great name. Or he says it's a great name. Okay. The Scotsman says, okay, so just how John Browning intended. Nice. Yep. C4% says, you stare. He's also doing lyrics. Guys, come on. Stay on topic, please. See. Kenneth G says, Walther P38 EDC. Trigger is a bit heavy, but hey. I wouldn't everyday carry it. No. I would just have one to have one. Kalashnikov 108 says, okay, I agree with the Walther P38. Night Strike, I chose the Mauser because it was used in World War II as well. So I considered a World War II pistol because it was used in World War II. Yes, but as the name implies, it was originally made in 1896. I think it served in both wars. So, if you want to use if you want the C96, go for it. like to have a P38, though. Don't get me wrong. I also want a Webley revolver. The British used those both in World War One and Two, but I wouldn't mind having one of those Webley revolvers in 4.55 Webley. Not converted to 45, just because the factor that you can't use new commercial 45 ammo in it. It's true. No, don't do that. All right, R.L. Sewer says, oh, okay, he's doing stuff too. All right. Stealth Hunter 1000 says, vodka gets me to what brand? Midnight Range CM says, Never Enough Ammo is really hitting the chamomile tea hard tonight. Wow. There's no desperation, Matt. And Scott Pacini says, actually, if it was how John Browning intended, it wouldn't have a grip safety. No, that is true. If you want the 1911 as John Browning had intended, you really actually want a Colt model 1900 or 1902, where it was in 38 ACP. But that's what he brought to the United States military, and they said, okay, these are cool, but we want you to make some changes to it before we accept it. So that there was a whole development process on that, and that's how we got the 1911. Ian McCullum from Forgotten Weapons did a whole piece on this about the progression of the 1911, which is actually a good watch if you're into 1911s and hearing about the story. Anyways, moving on. Mr. Knives is here. He's thinking and he's raising his hand. Hello, Mr. Knives. Link Hyrule 03 is here. Hello. Too Hottie is saying, today was a good day. I didn't have to use my AK. Well, I'm not sure that's a good day if you don't have to use your AK. But if you don't have to use it in a defensive situation, yeah, great. But if you didn't get a chance to use your AK at the range, not a great day. R.L. Sewer says, wait, there's a effing topic. Yes, there is. Apparently. See. This crazy Scotsman says, fucker, show your face so at least we have something to laugh at and entertain us. No, not tonight. I'm not doing it tonight. I'm just talking to you guys. If you want me to show my face, yeah, maybe later. Maybe once I get an actual backdrop, because I have to do that. All right. Love Reader says, I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain. The only thing that's real. Oh, okay. He's doing the same thing. Thanks, Burrito. Too Hottie. Also, Sewer says thumbs up, Too Hottie. Target says, Night Strike 1. What other CCW guns are you looking at, if any? Well, I'm looking at probably something affordable. So I'm not going to spend $1,000 on it. I'm not even going to spend $800 on it. I'm looking probably around between the $200 and $500 price mark. I am kind of thinking about getting like one of those really small, either a commander size 1911 or something a little smaller in 45 ACP. But again, I've also looked at maybe even getting something in 380 or getting something in 9mm as well, like maybe like an LC9 or something, something else. I don't know what I want to carry if I do carry, so that's just it. And yes, I will carry. It's just I don't know what I want to get to carry. That's all I'm saying. Stealth Hunter 1000 says, at Night Strike, the SIG has marks and is $600 police trade. That might not be too bad a price. I'd jump on that one. as the prices on those are going up. Clash Cup 108 says, Mauser C96 is on my bucket list. 2, they are great guns and are complex, which I do like, is simple in a gun, and complex so you can see the advancements between firearms through the eras. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What is it? Midnight Range TN say, I heard Night Strike say John Moses Browning was a bitch once when he thought his mic was off. I never said that. Midnight Range TM is trying to start drama in the chat. So, let's see. Kleshkov 108 says, if I ever find one or more Mauser, I will buy both and gift you one Night Strike. Well, I'm not expecting anything, but I appreciate the gesture. Insight Freedom, no structure, feels right. Tardot says, that costs extra money for him to show his face. No, it doesn't. It's just, right now, I'm sitting, relaxing. I don't have my shirt on. I'm pulling a bob, but I'm not turning the camera on because, honestly, you don't want to see that, and I'm not going to subject you to that kind of torture because I'm not Bob or Canadian. Roll call 219 says the Taurus PT 111 G2. I've looked at one of those too. That's on my list of things to get. So. R.S. Sewer says, laugh out loud at Insight Freedom. Definitely needs more structure. He should invite Revolver to help him out. No. I carry my Revolver in single action. Taurus Officer 1911 looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, those are good too. Crazy Scotsman says, hold on if you carry. Yeah, well, I meant to say I will carry. Okay? Thank you for correcting me. Tardot 357 says, no if you carry, when you carry. Okay, when I carry. Thank you guys for correcting me and setting me on the right path. Thank you. Scott Pacini says, Night Strike, order yourself an M57 from Classic. Yeah, no, I don't really feel like getting a used Yugo. Not feeling it. Maybe later. Malevolent Burrito is still going with the lyrics. Thank you, Malevolent Burrito. Duran Man just says, just do. Scott Pacini says, Kenneth Hickok is probably the only one that can get away with that. Kenneth G says, the new Auto 44 mag for carry. Yeah, I think Hickok is the only one who can get away with that because he's freaking huge. R.S. says, blasphemy. Kenneth G. Main says, at Scott Pacini and Yankee. Ooh. Grandman says, there is no chat without drama. It is true. There is always chat with drama.
You've got mail.
Scott Pacini says, Yankee isn't that big. No, he's not. Though he is a pain in the ass. Okay, that probably didn't sound right, but oh well. Continue on. All right. I'm not going to read those. Can we see your scar? No, you cannot. I don't have a scar. Or if you're talking the scar on my hand, there's still stitches in there. I'm not showing that to anyone. Budget Guns and Gear reviews. The trigger on the Taurus kind of sucks. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Clashcov 108 says, and don't worry, you'll get the better of the two. but that's shitty. The two, but that's shitty, and I don't like giving my friends the shit end of the stick. Night Strike, and I don't bullshit. I'm dead serious. Well, I'm not holding you to it, so don't worry about it. Colt 97Z. When do you get the stitches out? They said I would have to have them in for like 14 days. So 14 days from yesterday. No, day before yesterday. That's right. Yeah, 14 days from the day before yesterday. So I'll figure that out. So on like the 13th, I may get them out. I may see if I can get them out earlier, if it'll heal faster. If it heals faster, then great. If it doesn't, then yeah, I'm not getting done on the 13th. No way. Yes, I'm a little superstitious. Get over it. Scappuccini says, I know the Taurus 709 Slim Trigger sucks. I hadn't heard that one. All right, I'll keep that in mind. I'll remember that. And Midnight Range TM is asking, Night Strike, are you chilling out, maxing, relaxing, cool off, shoot? No, I am not. I'm not doing that. No. Stop with the lyrics, guys. All right. RL Source. No, I saw that. I see you. I see that. Link Hyrule 03, and this is why we love Matt. I'm not sure. The Crazy Constantman says, fuck that. You find a 44 auto mag, I will carry it. Okay, if you want to carry a 44 auto mag, go for it. I'm not going to get one just because I know for a fact I won't be able to afford the ammunition. I'm probably going to get something anywhere in between 380 and 45 ACP just because of the factor that the ammunition is cheaper. Damn it. Tardot 357 says, you've got mail. Yes, I do. Midnight Range 7. Midnight Range TM says, this is not my beautiful wife. Well, I don't want to know. RL Source says, yes, Scotsman, I need one. Tardot says, hey, Night Strike, you've got mail. Yes, thank you. Oh, God, more lyrics. More lyrics. More lyrics. RL Sewer says, wow, does he seriously still have an AOL account? No, I just use the sound. Grandman says, I got lots of scars. I'll show them to anyone. Grandman says, life badges. Well, yeah. Midnight Range goes and says it. Snitches get stitches. Fuck you, Midnight Range. More lyrics, more lyrics, more lyrics. Come on, guys. Come on. This is not a night to go karaoke. Matt, you're supposed to save all this for Tulsa because you wanted to do the whole karaoke thing. He said, Never Enough Ammo says, in all seriousness, the PT-709 trigger is not the best out there, but the gun itself is good. But I'd rather have the PT-111 G2. Now back to song lyrics. Budget Guns and Gear Review says, with the PT-111, the issue is the take-up before the trigger breaks. I almost wish they'd have made it a double action only trigger. Okay, so is it DACA? Excuse me, DASA. You guys are tripping me up tonight. Stealth Hunter 1000, Night Strike. Do you like Glock 23 and 40 cal? There are some online for 340 to 380 online. No, I don't like Glocks. So I ain't buying a fucking Glock. The Crazy Scotsman, you have to make your own ammo. Yeah. Yeah, I'll work on that. Cycle Camp says, I like the 709 Slim, but the safety turned me off. Okay, so it's got a safety. I don't want it. Though, I have a 1911 that's got a manual safety. You know what? I'm just going to be Night Strike, so just, there we go. All right. Midnight Range TM says, cheaper ammo for a carry gun. How many times are you planning to get mugged, man? I'm planning not to get mugged at all, but, you know, I am going to have to use that gun often to train with to make sure that I am proficient at shooting it so I don't have those misses. You know what I'm saying? So, the ammo I'm going to put through that, I want it to be an expensive ammo. All right. More lyrics. Kalashnikov 108 says, would you like the Mauser 9mm or a 7.63 Mauser? And what's your favorite pistol caliber if you had to choose one? Well, on that one, 9mm, of course, but for that. But as far as my favorite pistol caliber, that's hard. I mean, are we talking just, you know, are we talking modern brass case cartridges? If we are, then I'm getting more fond of the 357 SIG. Because as soon as I can get, you know, either one of those, because I'm really looking at getting one of those P320 80 percenters once they're available, and building one of those in 357 SIG, just because that's what I want to do. But if you're gonna make me choose one I already own, I'm probably gonna say 45's my most favorite that I own. That I don't own, 357 SIG. All right, more lyrics. Budget Guns and Gear Review says, the trigger on my Canic is excellent. However, it is a little big for concealed carry. Though with a proper holster, it can be done. Yeah, but it's also Canic, so it's Turkish. You supported terrorism. Good job. Stealth Hunter 1000 says, at Midnight Range TM, not planning to. That's why 40 caliber. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Stealth Hunter, RL Sewer says, at Stealth Hunter, Aim Surplus has some for 300 not too long ago. They may still. Yeah. Crazy Scotland says, hashtag don't buy Taurus. I'll probably buy some Taurus revolvers, pistols, or whatever, but not right away. Not all at once either. Never Enough Ammo says, the Crazy Scotsman has obviously been smoking meth. Budget Guns and Gear Review says, it's SA with the second strike. The second strike double action trigger pull is pretty decent. Okay. I carry my revolver in single action. Laugh out loud. Okay, well, you're laughing. Great. Colt 97Z says, Night Strike, you need to soak the injury inside her. Inside who? No, I'm going to let the injury just heal up, and we'll just leave it as is. No, I'm not going to read that. It's more. Earl Schurer says, I've considered it. I don't even really like clocks, but at that price, I feel it wouldn't hurt to have one around, especially with a 9mm conversion barrel. Well, if you're converting that 40 to 9mm, then go for it. But other than that, I wouldn't get a 40. Cycle Camp says, I remember finding out about you every day. Oh God, Cycle Camp is doing it now too. All right. Crazy Scotsman says, fuck it, just go 10 millimeter and be done with it. Yeah, cool, true. William Hendricks says, 357 SIG is an awesome round, and you can get a 40 at Smith & Wesson, and in some cases, 9 millimeter barrel to shoot cheaper practice ammo. Yeah. Klashkov 108 says, I'd choose a Makarov for concealed carry for the size, and the caliber 9x18 Mac or 380 ACP, and the Russian Baikals are in 380. And some other Mac type pistols shoot 380, like the CZ83. Yeah. Well, I'm looking at buying specifically a gun that's probably either in 380, 9mm, or 45 for to carry. So that's what I'm looking at the moment, just because of the ammunition. More lyrics. Stealth Hunter says, at the Crazy Scotsman, no, a 10mm, not always available local. Sorry, man. Sorry. Many 10mm is good. Yeah, I can't. 10mm is not common in my area either. So finding it on the shelves, yeah, no go. Budget Guns Gear says, if you're not opposed to 9mm Mac, the CZ82 is a great pistol. Yeah, no, I've looked at getting one just for a Milsert pistol. But the issue is, I don't want to carry the 9mm Makarov because I can't find it on the shelves in my area. Yeah, I can go to PSA and get it, but, you know, that's as long as PSA has it. And it's not a common caliber here in the United States. So if there's not any new production of it, once it's dried up, it's dried up. Scappuccini, it's funny watching how Night Strike gets pissed with all Matt's lyrics. Not pissed. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed in Never Enough Ammo because I don't do this on his Sunday morning chats, but he feels the need to just drink and be a fool of himself on Friday night, on my Friday night stuff. So, okay, great. Scotsman says, Night Strike 1, how about if I give you a site to buy with free shipping? Yeah, if it's cheaper than dirt, no thank you. I already learned my lesson there. Scott Pacini says you can get critical defense in 9 Mac. Well, okay. Stealth Hunter says, agree with Knight on weird ammo that's not local. Yeah. Scotsman says, fuck cheaper than dirt. Yes, screw them. Kashkov 108 says, makes sense why you'd go with a more plentiful cartridge in the U.S. 9mm Mac is common in his area, so that's what he'd do. I know that's what you do, Clash, but it's not common in my area. I don't find it on the shelves where I shop. You know, I know PSA has them, but they don't always stock it. Sometimes it's just whenever the truck comes around and drops it off. So, and the thing about Palmetto State Armory is what you see at their website is not the price you see in store because the retail locations have to make a profit. Atypical Jake says, I sent you a photo of my SIG P229 that I converted to 357 SIG last week. Ooh, really? Where? I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. So, I carry my revolver in single action. Says I'm a Glock guy, but the CZ P07 is great also. Yeah, I heard those are good. I heard the P10s are also good. Stealth Hunter 1000 says 38 is hard because it's popular like 9mm. Are we talking 38 special? Yeah, the 38 special I can find everywhere. Kalashnikov 108 says, yeah, I get it, Night Strike. Yeah. William Hendricks, move to Alabama. Everything is available here. Yeah, no, I like electricity. Budget Guns and Gear Reviews says, I find the Hornady stuff local. I just might get a Makarov of some flavor soon. Well, if you've got the Makarov bug, all I'm going to say is check Classic Firearms if they've got something. If they don't have anything, another good place to check is Southern Ohio Guns. They also have Makarovs too. Sometimes they have them when Classic Firearms doesn't. Scott Pacini says, I live within 15 minutes of 3 different gun shops, and all of them stock at least one type of 9mm Mac, usually more than one. All right. Malevolent Burrito says, pull a Yankee and carry a Chiappa Rhino. No, I'm not going to be Yankee. If I was going to get a ridiculous-looking revolver, I would get a Unica 6. It would be really expensive and pain in the ass to get, but I would get one just so I could say that I had a semi-automatic revolver. Stealth Hunter 1000. Would you carry a SIG 229 in 40? If so, I know where one is for 380. Please trade. No, I would not carry anything in 40. Sorry. Even, if I have to go and convert it, that's fine. I'll do that, but only if it's new. I'm not going to buy used. Scotsman says, I will email you a link for ammo, even though I didn't get a link for the last chat, fucker. Well, I didn't see you around to give you the link. And I'm pretty sure I gave you a link. If I didn't, okay, my bad. Just message me next time to remind me. Okay, I got that picture from Jacob. Let's see that. Let's screen share that. There's his SIG. Ooh, it's pretty nice. It is nice looking. Are those Hogue grips or are those another company's grips? All right. Philo is asking, are we picking a carry gun for Night Strike? No, we're not picking. We're just discussing it. Kalashnikov 108 says, there is a Makarov in 9x19 though the Baikal IJ7019HA. They're kind of hard to find. They are worth the money if you find them. And they have 12-round capacity. Yeah. I still don't want a Makarov. Okay? I mean, I already have an 8K. I've already got the Soviet. I'm good on Soviet. Or technically that's East German, so that's DDR, but regardless. Anyways. Scott Pacini says, everything is available in Alabama, including your first cousin. Well, I don't have any cousins in Alabama, so I'm good. Crazy Scottman said, no, you did not. Laugh out loud. Okay, buddy. I carry my revolver in single action, says 40 is a great round. Come on, bro. You can't be that weak. No, if you want to use 40, go ahead, be my guest. But I'd rather go 45. If I have to use a 40 caliber, a 40 caliber round, I'm going to go 45 caliber instead of just standard 40. Smith & Wesson. No, thank you. Atypical Jake says Crimson Trace. Okay, those are the grips. All right. Malevolent Burrito says Alabama has all those inbred calipers. Wow. Philo says single stack shield, double stack CZ PCR or PO1. Stealth Hunter says, "What's the beef with used police guns, Night Strike? How about a SIG P220 police trade?" No, I don't want trades. That's just it. So if I'm going to buy something, I'm probably going to buy it new. It may not be exactly what people like to see or want to see, but you know what? It's my money. Right. Stealth Hunter 1000 says, "I carry my revolver in single action." Ha 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 ha. Okay. But Wind Charmer, Glock 27 with about 10,000 rounds through it. 40 rocks. Well, if you like 40, go for it. I do not. Scott Pacini says, "Inside, as far as I know, mine was the one of the first two that came into the state of New Hampshire." Well, congratulations, Scott. Crazy Scotsman says, 40 is the bitch round of the FBI. No, it's not. They 40 is the round that the FBI has discarded. They don't use it anymore. Wind Charmer says, "Looks rough, but is carried every day." Well, good. Carry my revolver in single action. So, Night Strike, you don't own any pistols? Yes, I have a 1911, I have a Beretta 92S. I've also got a U.S. Revolver Co. little hand pocket revolver in 38 Smith & Wesson. It's ancient. I don't use it because I don't find a lot of 38 Smith & Wesson. I have to go to gun shows to find that. All right. William Hendricks says, "In Alabama, we load our own. That goes for ammo and cousins." Okay. Yeah, okay. Just make sure you're legal and all that. Kalashnikov 108 says, "Yeah, I agree because 40 has a bit of a snap to it. So why not just have the snap instead of none? And at least you have the power in 45 ACP." Yes, I prefer 45 ACP, period. Over 40. Right. Stealth Hunter 1000 says, "Night Strike respect." Philo says, "Are you looking for a small gun or full size?" Carry size. So small. Not necessarily small in caliber, just small factor. The Juice says, "Taco Bell is not just dog food. Jonas approved." Well, those fries were Jonas approved. I'll give you that. Philo says, "Go with a 4-inch 1911, maybe." I've been looking at that. I know you guys are going to cringe when I say this, but I've also been looking at the ATI Titan. You've seen the Titan before, right? Here, I'll screen share real quick. See what you guys think. I've been looking at getting one of these, maybe for carry, just because the factor that it's smaller, it still uses 45. Or not necessarily this brand. If I could find a different brand, even if I have to pay a bit more money for it, fine. But something in that kind of form factor right there is what I'd like, because it's smaller, it's easier to conceal than a full size 1911. But I still have the power of the 45 ACP round, and that's what I want. I've also looked at a Car CM9, Stealth Hunter 1000. You're right. I've looked at one. So. All right. Philo says the Shield 45 is nice gun for its size. Okay, I'll check the Shield 45 out. I'm writing these down, by the way. Well, typing them down at least. It's been one hell of a day. Or the Cars CW45. All right. I'll write that one down too. Look at the ATI FX45 Fatboy double stack. I've not seen those yet, so I'll check those out later. All right. Taurus new 1911 Officers is priced very well. All right. William Hendricks says he has a Steyr M9. It's Glock 19 size, 17 rounds, and great sights. I've seen a bunch of those around, but not too sure on that. I carry my revolver in single action. Says cars suck though. No, cars are better than a Keltec or like a High Point. In the third down the list, they work on like a Sky C, what CPX2. All right. Well, Wind Charmer says it looks like a Detonics. Actually, that's not a Detonics. So I'd like a Detonics, but it's an original is way too overpriced because they do not manufacture them anymore. Company's still around; they still make stuff, but they don't make that one. Walther in 45 is nice. William Hendricks says, "Wonderful ergonomics." Yeah. All right. Midnight Range says, all joking aside, the best carry caliber argument is annoying. I couldn't care less what you carry. Laugh out loud. And Midnight Range says, unless we hang out, then I care a bit. Yeah, well, no offense, Midnight Range TM, but if we hang out, I'm using you as a shield. You got more area than I do. Okay, maybe that was pretty harsh, but there you go. The Great Scotsman says, cars, shitty triggers, and scroll back up. You missed my comment. Okay, where am I looking? Okay. Crazy Scotsman says, no jack wagon back in the day. They started with 10 millimeter, but couldn't handle it, so they had Smith & Wesson work on making it smaller. Hence, 40 is bitch round of the FBI. 40 is not used by the FBI anymore. It used to be the bitch round of the FBI. They stopped using it. So, there you go. Stealth Hunter says the car CW380. Okay, I'll put that on the list. Oh, no. William Hendricks says, I shot a Sky rental gun at the range. 2 magazines, 2 failure to extract. Not a good carry option. No, they aren't. You're exactly right. Scott Peeney says, C97 in 45. Bitch to find, though. CZ97? Yeah, I don't think I'll find one of those. All right. Carry my revolver in single action. Why are you just now starting to carry Night Strike? Well, because before I was just keeping it in my car or my glove box, because in the South, you can do that. Castle Doctrine in most of the South, in some states in the South, extends to the car. So I've been just doing that because whenever I went somewhere, I was mostly in my car. Midnight Range TM says, oh, fat jokes. Okay, I'll swing over to your house in Mordor and we can discuss it. Laugh out loud. Oh. Midnight Range TM, what the fuck? Filthy Hobbits? I don't know. I'm trying to keep it. No. All right, so what else? Kleshkov 108 says, laugh out loud at Night Strike. Use Midnight as a shield. That's cold. But you got to do what you got to do. I suggest the Colt subcompact pistol in 45 because they can't go wrong. Stealth Hunter says, Night Strike, Beretta PX4 compact. Yeah, actually, that's on the list. That is on the list. When Charmer says just buy a B. Are we just fucking rambling tonight? Yes, Too Hottie, we are. We're rambling. We're just reading off what's going on in the chat. Just having that whole interaction thing. Blackhawk in 454 Kasul, when Charmer says. Yes. Totally want one of those. Can I afford one right now? Hell no. All right. So with that, I'm going to call it tonight. I know we got a few more people out there, but I think this is a good stopping point. I've run out of things to talk about, and I'm just reading you guys' chat. But other than that, I'll check to make sure I don't have any more messages on Gmail before logging off. So, do we have any more messages? Nope, that's it. All right. So, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for bearing with me, and thank you for putting up with Never Enough Ammo in the chat. I apologize on his behalf. All right. I'll see you guys next week for Hit or Miss, Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock. And by the way, guys, should not be infringed. Good night, guys.